Okay, Algebra 2, we're going to go ahead and go over this next question here, which is a little bit more challenging because it's going to involve a little bit of graphing. And there's two scenarios that I want to show you. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Carmela has two interest rates to choose from to invest her $3,000. Bank A, 8% interest compounded monthly, okay? So this is very good to know that this is compounded monthly. Well, how many months are in a year? 12. So we need to take our 8%. You can look over here. I divided this by 12. We got 0.67%. This is very similar to the problem we just did in part 1. We do 100% plus 0.67%, we add them, divide by 100, and we get our new constant multiplier. So I went over here and wrote bank A is y equals 3,000 times 1.0067 raised to the power of 12x. Well, why 12x? We're going to multiply this new percentage 12 times in a year, right? That's what it means by compounded monthly, 12 times in a year. So there's my equation for part A. Now let's go ahead and do part B together. 8.25% interest compounded biannually. That means twice a year. So again, all that means is, here we go. I'm gonna write 1 year, right? This is half a year, which is 6 months. So what that means is you're gonna take the 8.25%, just to give you another visual that might be helpful. You're gonna break it up evenly here, and you're gonna break it up evenly here. Well, biannually means twice a year. So we're gonna do 8.25%, and we're going to divide it by 2 because it's biannually. This is going to be 4.125. Okay, I figured. There it is. So what that means is right here, it's now going to become 4.125% and 4.125%. So again, your $3,000 is going to multiply once here at this new percentage, and then multiply yet again here at this second new percentage. So that's what it means by biannually. The first one was hard to do, right? You saw in the previous video, I had to write 12, so that was kind of hard. Anyways, this is a percentage. So we're gonna do 100% plus 4.125%. Add these together, 104.125%. Divide by 100 like we normally do to turn this percentage to a decimal, and we're going to get 1.04125. A lot of decimals, but I want to keep them all. I try not to round if possible. So now we're going to get y is equal to $3,000 times 1.04125. That's a 1, by the way. Raised to the power of 2x. Why 2x? Because look back at our diagram. We're going to multiply twice in a year. That's what biannually means. So now we have our two equations right here. Boom and boom. Let's go ahead and try to graph these together now. There's a couple ways I can do this. Well, let's start off real quick. I wrote the two equations here, bank A in yellow and bank B in baby blue. We know 3,000 is a starting point. So I'm going to estimate this the best that I can. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm saying that this is probably 4,000. This is probably 3,000 right here. Maybe I shouldn't use yellow because it's hard to see. But anyways, this is going to be my starting point. I'm going to go ahead and plug in 5, 10, 15, 20 into my calculator. So this is how it's going to look like. So let me go over here. I'm going to write 3,000. 1.0067. That is a 7, by the way. It just, for whatever reason, it looks like a 1. Raised to the power of parentheses 12 times 5. And I get 4,478. So I'm going to go to 4,478. Maybe it's somewhere here. And I'll just mark it. 4,478. And there it is. And now I'm going to plug in 10. And now a really kind of sneaky way of doing this is going second entry, second enter. It brings it all back up. So I'm going to do 12 times, and I'm just going to write 10. If that looks confusing, you just repeat the process. 6,685. So now we know over here it's at 6,685. And then we're going to do 15 and 20. So bear with me. That's 15. And then I'm just going to do this next one, and let's do 20. So 9,980. So 9,980, 9,980. That's pretty high. So right here. And then it's 14,898. So that's like probably way up here somewhere there. So you could see this graph slowly but surely. Oops, I'm not the best. I drew that one really bad. You can see it's going to have that exponential curvature that we talked about, where it started to take off, and now you can see how it's just shooting right up. Okay, let's go ahead and do B. We know part B starts at 3,000, so let me change to blue. So this is also going to start at 3,000, so I'll mark it with it here. Now, I already plugged in the first two. You're going to see right here, 3,000, 1.04125 raised to the power of parentheses 2 times 5 is 4,498. So that's 94. So that's just a little bit above it right here. And then 6,733. 6,733, which it's got to be more like up here. And now let's go ahead and do the next second entry. And we're going to get 15. Bam. And we're going to get 20. Bam. So $10,000 at 15. So somewhere like up here, right up above it, barely. I mean, you're pretty much on the line, and 15,000, so way up here. So you can see this one is looking like this. Boom. All right. So now if you take a look here, and obviously you can plug your equations into your Desmos and you can work through these out. I just want to show you another way. You can see how early on this biannually is working a lot better. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Take care. Capiche?